Let's solve this example of double integration. So we have to solve this integration and where region is bounded by coordinate axis and line x plus y is equal to 1. See, we are going to solve this problem by change of variable method. So that means we are going to shift this problem from xy plane to some another plane, UV plane, and in that domain the problem will be more simple and we will solve it. So let us write the given integral first. I have already written here, and the region is bounded by, let us write region is bounded by coordinate axis. That means x is equal to 0, which is equation of y axis, y is equal to 0, which is equation of x axis. So these are coordinate axis. Next, x plus y is equal to 1. This is a line. This is a line. If you solve this problem directly, it will be very difficult to solve, since if you see the integral, there is x minus y upon x plus y. Okay, so what will I do? I am going to use substitution here. I am going to put, see what I am going to put, I am going to put x minus y is equal to u and x plus y is equal to v. To make this integral more simple, I have used this substitution. Okay, so see, normally when we put anything, we go for Jacobian matrix or J dash. But here, first of all, I will express x and y in terms of u and v, and then we will go for Jacobian. Okay, so let us add them. Adding, what will happen if you add them? X plus x, 2x, minus y and y will get cancelled to each other, and on that side you will have u plus v. So therefore x is equal to u by 2 plus v by 2. So in this way we have expressed x in terms of u and v. So now we have to express y in terms of u and v. To find x, we added these two equations. So to find y, we will subtract second equation from first. Now subtracting. See, let us see what will happen. If you subtract, x and minus x will get cancelled to each other, and minus y, so minus 2y is equal to u minus v. So y is equal to v by 2 minus u by 2. So we got values of x and y. After that, we are going to find Jacobian, but see, there is no more space to write, so I suggest to make a screenshot of it. So let us find Jacobian now. Now, J is equal to deba x by deba u, deba x by deba v, deba y by deba u, and deba y by deba v. So let us find its value. Derivative of x with respect to u. So when we find derivative of x with respect to u, our v is constant. So that's why derivative of v by 2 will be 0 and derivative of u by 2 is 1 by 2. So now derivative of x, same term, but now with respect to v. So in that case, u is constant, derivative of u by 2 is 0 and derivative of v by 2 is 1 by 2 again. Next, derivative of x with respect to u. So v by 2 is a constant, derivative is 0 and derivative of minus u by 2 is minus 1 by 2. Next, derivative of y with respect to, I suppose write v here, derivative of y with respect to v. So derivative of v by 2 is 1 by 2 and that second term is constant, so derivative is 0. Let us solve determinant, product of this 2 minus product of this 2. So product of 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4 minus product of this 2, see, minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So minus minus plus, so we will have 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is 2 by 4. That means simply I can write 1 by 2. So this is the required value of Jacobian. So after that we will go further. Let me remove this part, it is not required now. Okay, so let us see what will happen in UV plane by this substitution. Okay, so in UV plane, region is bounded by, see, we had a first equation x is equal to 0, but what is our x? We had got x is equal to u by 2 plus v by 2, right, is equal to 0. So value of x I put it there, u by 2 plus v by 2. So let us multiply both sides by 2. So therefore we will have u plus v is equal to 0. Okay. Next, second equation is coordinate axis, that means y is equal to 0. You remember what was our y? Y was, I think, v by 2 minus u by 2. So v by 2 minus u by 2 is equal to 0. So see, if you multiply both sides by 2, we will have v minus u is equal to 0. This is the first equation we have got. This is second equation we have got. And the third equation is x plus y is equal to 1. But what is our x plus y? X plus y is our v. So that's why v is equal to 1. So see, these three lines we have. So our region is bounded by these three lines. See, this is v axis and this one is u axis. Okay, this one is u axis and this one is v axis. So v is equal to 1. This is a line parallel to u axis. So this is a line v is equal to 1. See, v is equal to v minus u is equal to 0. You know how to draw a line? We find 2 points on a line, okay, and we join these 2 points by a straight line and we get a required line. So it's the same technique I am going to use. See, u minus v is equal to 0. If I put u is equal to 0, v is also equal to 0. So the point is origin 0, 0. And if I put u is equal to 1, v also equal to 1. So the point is 1, 1. 1, 1. So point is here. So that means this line is this one. V minus u is equal to 0. Okay. So let us draw this line. See, if in this equation, if I put u is equal to 0, what will be the value of v? V is also equal to 0. So the point is 0, 0 again. See, in this line, if I put u is equal to 1, what I am saying, u is equal to 1 or v is equal to 1. If I put v is equal to 1, what will be the value of u? U is equal to minus 1. So that's why minus 1, 1. So this point we will have. So this line passes through these 2 points. So I will write the equation of line u plus v is equal to 0. So that means we have got a triangular region which is bounded by v is equal to 1, which is bounded by v minus u is equal to 0 and u plus v is equal to 0. So this is the region of integration. Okay. See, normally we consider a strip parallel to v axis, that means vertical strip, but here it is better to consider a strip parallel to u axis, that means horizontal strip. So we can easily solve the problem. So let us do that. Consider a strip parallel to u axis, I will say u axis. That means our strip will be like this. Okay, so this is the strip we have. See, after that we will solve the problem, but make a screenshot of it so that we will go further. See, here our strip is parallel to u axis, so that's why horizontal strip, right? So that means we will write u varies from ... to ... After that we will write v varies from ... to ... Okay, so let us do that. Then u varies from u is equal to u is equal to, and then v varies from v is equal to v is equal to. You remember our funda? Bounded below, bounded above, and then bottom to top. So strip is bounded below by this line, u plus v is equal to 0, but I have already written u is equal to, so value of u should be minus v. If I shift v on that side, minus v. Bounded below, after that bounded above. So bounded above, it is bounded by v minus u is equal to 0, that means u is equal to v. After that, strip will move from bottom to top. So it will move like this. So if you bounded below, okay, it can reach up to this point 0 at origin, okay. So the value of v is 0. And if you move in this way, it is bounded above. It will stop here at v is equal to 1. So that's why limit of v will be 0 to 1. Okay, so we have got a limit. So let us solve the integration then. Therefore, I is equal to limits of v 0 to 1, limits of u minus v to v. Okay, let us convert the integral. Cos x minus y means u, x plus y means v. We write Jacobian, and I will write du dv. Since strip is parallel to u axis, so we will solve integration with respect to u first. Okay, you remember the value of Jacobian? I think it was 1 by 2, but you know that 1 by 2 is a constant, so it will come outside. So this is 1 by 2 will come outside. Integration 0 to 1, integration minus v to v cos u by v du and outer integral dv. But see, cos is a even function. Okay, so I think diagram is not required, so let me remove it. See, cos u by v is even function. Okay, so therefore integration minus v to v cos u by v du is equal to 2 integration 0 to v cos u by v dv. Okay, so the very important thing, see, function is even, then we write 2 into integration 0 to the limit. But if the function is odd, the value of integration is directly we can write 0. So fortunately we have got an even function, so that's why we can write 2 into. Okay, so this 1 by 2 into 2, 0 to 1, and here 0 to v, limit will change since function is even, and we can write cos u by v du dv. Okay, so let us, sorry, here du I supposed to write. Okay, so let us go further. So this is equal to 2 will get cancelled to each other. Integration 0 to 1. What is integration of cos? Integration of cos is sine. So therefore sine u by v divided by whatever the multiple of angle we should write at denominator. So here u is a variable and its multiple is 1 by v. So 1 by v is a constant and we should write at denominator 1 by v getting 0 to v dv. So this v is in denominator of denominator, so it will move to the numerator. As well as it is a constant, you can take outside. Only for inner integral and not for outer integral. So v is constant, I am taking outside, and sine u by v having limit 0 to v dv. Integration 0 to 1 v. See what will happen if I put upper limit. So at a place of u we have to put v. So in bracket we will have sine v upon v. V will get cancelled to each other and we will have sine 1 minus. After that we will put 0. Sine 0 is 0. So that's why it is 0 dv. So in bracket actually we have got sine 1 only and it's a constant, so you can take it outside. So this is equal to some space we have, I will use it, sine 1 integration 0 to 1 v dv. Now the problem is very simple. What is integration of v? It is v square by 2. So let us do that. Before that, make a screenshot of it, then we will go further. So let us solve it further. So it is sine 1 integration of v is v square by 2 with limit 0 to 1. So it is sine 1. I am putting upper limit. So if I put 1, 1 square is 1. So we will have 1 by 2. Minus if I put 0, we will have 0. So yeah, what is the required answer? It is sine 1 by 2. So this is a required answer. So yeah, in this way we have got a final answer. Let me remove this part, it is not required. So you can easily make a screenshot of it. Make a screenshot of it. After that we will stop. Thank you. Bye bye.